it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
The People by Paul Kelly exhibition showcases 3 years of his work. It's a collection of photographic portraits from Guatemala, Italy, Japan, Lebanon, Spain and Ireland.
I have traveled through so many towns. Don't know why, don't know where, don't care less, it's all the same.
It's the culmination of 3 years of work from, I think, 9 different countries. And I've been able to bring it back home. I'm from Kilmacthomas in Waterford, so I've been able to bring it back home and show it here in Garter Lane, and I'm delighted the way it's turned out.
And where did it all start for the lad from Waterford?
I started out by joining UCC Camera Club. I went to the States for a year and I took pictures over there, and when I came back people liked them, so I was encouraged by that, and then I went and studied in DIT, School of Photography, and enjoyed that. And then I assisted photographers, which is a great way to get into professional photography, because I do a lot of commercial work. It's only recently I've been treating my work as, I suppose, art for galleries. But the assisting, as I say, is an amazing way to gain experience.
Every one of Paul's pictures tells an interesting story.
The image behind me stands out quite strongly. It was shot in South Africa, but the most recent work, which makes up about a third of the exhibition, was shot in East Timor. I was sent over by the Department of Foreign Affairs on the Simon Cumbers Media Challenge Award. Some of the work there, the stories behind the shots are maybe deeper and more poignant than this particular shot. There is a photograph number 1 on your way in the door of a boy in shackles. He's basically tied up in a shed beside his parents' home. He's a violent schizophrenic, and the reason he's so violent and he's so upset and uncontrollable is that his medication has been interrupted. He had been gaining help, but he doesn't now, and he spends his time with his feet in wooden shackles.
Paul hopes his pictures will encourage people to help out in East Timor.
The cost of living in East Timor is different to the cost of living in Ireland or in the Western world. These people live on $1 a day. So $200 can set them up with generators for a village. $500 can buy a house for a family, and they can live in relative comfort. The main point in contacting EmmaO'Loughlin, who is an amazing Clare woman who's working with Pradet in East Timor, is that she can get the money directly to people, and it's not lost on the way in administration costs. So €50, €100 goes directly to the people, and these are the people in the photographs. Some of them are the people she can help.
Here's some simple advice for anyone who wants to get involved in photography.
Keep shooting. I think it was David Bailey said he takes a picture every day, and it doesn't matter if it's a big fashion shoot or if it's a picture of your dog or your daughter or whatever it is, but he's practicing all the time. Another photographer said she's always taking pictures in her head for practice. So it's just a matter of putting in the hours and the effort and getting over the fears that hold all of us back, and going out there and doing it.
Love is blind, love is real. Don't you know that love is what you feel? It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. So how can I protect you in this crazy world? It's alright. It's alright.
father Dave believes his son's work is important and very impressive.
Indeed, I am very, very proud of him, I must say. I think his work is amazing. I didn't realise actually that he had such a portfolio actually. When he was a young man, he wasn't really interested in photography, but he was always interested in nature. And he had a fantastic knowledge of all the birds, the wild birds, the birds in the garden and all that thing. But when he was very, very young, and when he was only about 4 or 5 years of age, I brought him fishing actually. And his second passion after photography would be trout fishing and salmon fishing. And when he was about 7 years of age, I had him catching trout, only about that length, but he would bring them home and he'd be very proud. And every bridge he came to in the car, he'd make me stop to go in to look down and to see what the river was like. So really his second passion is trout fishing and salmon fishing. Well, my favourite one now is, maybe everybody wouldn't select it, but it's the Susanna, the prostitute from Lebanon. I think there she is. She's a beautiful girl, and in the background is her mother, who is manipulating her to go into prostitution, and she looks so, so sad. I think it's a beautiful picture, but really a tragedy for the little girl, Suzanne.
It's all right.